Hi guys, we are going to be painting a wreath sign, a wreath attachment. I haven't fully decided which one yet, so I figured I'd give you guys an option. Hey Kim. So I am just waiting for a few people to hop on. If you are hopping on, make sure you come say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. All right, so I can see your comments now. Perfect. Okay. So we have a few different options. We could do an upside down elf. This is a gift, a present. We could paint him. This one's super cute. We can also have these double bells. I have it traced out already. We could paint another gnome. This one we already did some in another line, but they were blue and red. This one would be green, and it would say reindeer crossing. Or we can just paint a face. We could do Santa Claus. We could do snowman. So if you guys have a preference, let me know. If not, I'll just pick one. One moment. Just a second. So sorry, guys. Oh, okay. So I'm back. But yes, so we have four options. An elf present, coming out of a present. We have double bells. It's already sketched out. These are going to be holly right here and here. And then we have a pretty bow. We have a gnome. He's going to have a green hat. And his sign right here is going to say reindeer crossing. Or we could do a face. If nobody picks, I'm going to just do the bell because I have it already traced out. If you are just joining, make sure you say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. I know it takes a little bit for everybody to hop on. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the bell so we can get started. I am just using a hey Dana from Arkansas. I don't think we've gotten anybody from Arkansas, Dana, but I'm just using a egg carton. I kind of like it because if I have to pause a project, I can close the lid and the paint doesn't completely dry out, so that's helpful. And then I think I want red for the bow. The bells, I don't know if you guys can really see how it's traced out, but there's designs on here. That's a good tip, Dana. So before I went live, I realized, because I normally make my coffee before I go live so that way I have something to drink, and I realized that I was out of creamer. So I rushed to Dunkin' Donuts and got myself a nice coffee because I need my coffee. So we're going to start with the bow. We're going to start with red. I'm actually going to just knock off a few I did this earlier, but I saw a few loose edges still. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to start with the bow. Yeah, I normally make a huge cup, and it usually goes cold before I finish it. And then I just add ice to it and have an iced coffee. But I did not have time to go to the store, so I just went through the drive-thru and rushed back home. Luckily, there's a few close by, and it wasn't busy. So I'm just doing the base coats for the different sections, and then we'll go back and make them more detailed. So when I do it, I always try to make sure that I get the edges. So that way, when it's all finished and you do put this on your wreath, you're not having any blank pieces visible. We don't care so much about the back because that's going to be covered up. We're not going to be able to see that, but we do want to get the edges. So this is a brand new sign. I've not painted it before, so I've sketched it out. So we're gonna do it together. I saw this design and a similar one, a picture, and so I decided I wanted to do a sign with it. So we cut it out, and now we're going to paint it. How many of you saw the post that I posted last night on our page? I got to meet Damon and Parker from Deco Exchange and Julie from Southern Comfort Wreaths. It was a lot of fun. They're super sweet people. So I'm trying to hold it so you guys can see it a little bit better. So I'm just finishing this up and then we'll start on the bow. I'm sorry, not the bow, the bell. There we go. So here is the bow portion. I'm loving that color. Isn't it cute? Ricky, we are painting double bells. So here's a bell and here's one too. These are going to be holly up here and here. And I think I'm going to do a two-tone yellow. I'm going to do a slightly darker yellow in some areas. Of course, Ricky. Okay. So I'm going to wind up doing two coats on this yellow because it's just not covering quite as well as the red does. So what we have so far, the top part of the bells. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there is sketchings on here. So I'm just doing the designs. So I'm just mixing up a slightly darker, different color yellow. So what are you guys making today? I have a couple different orders that I have to fill today. I'm going to be painting a tractor today. That was a custom order. Okay, so this is a little more orange. Like a different tint yellow. It's still yellow, but it's just a slightly different tint. So you really won't be able to notice the difference until we define it a little bit better. And then I'm going to do some white pieces in here too. So I normally go live on Friday mornings, but my schedule is changing. So I am going to be going live on Monday mornings. I know that's awkward, I do still go live in the evenings. I will be able to do more evening lives. So I'll be doing Monday morning lives, and I'll probably be doing still a Friday night live. It might be Saturday night. We'll figure it out, and I will let you guys know. If you do want to be notified when we go live, there's a post at the top of our page that you can just comment the word live and just respond to the message we sent you, and you'll be notified when we go live. Hi, Sherry. Right. So the yellow is just slightly harder to work with than some of the other colors. That's why it's taking just a little bit longer for me to finish this, because you can see more of the strokes. You guys probably can't really see the different paint colors. Let me try to get it up there so you can see it a little better. They are different. You're not going to really be able to see it very well until we do like white outlines. Sorry, guys. We're going to do just a little bit more in this bell portion, and then we're going to move to the holly while this dries some. How many of you already have your fall stuff out? Do you decorate for Halloween, or did you just skip that and go straight for fall? This year I didn't do much for Halloween. Normally I like to get out some lights and decorate. This year I made myself a wreath, and that's all I have on my door right now. Normally I do more than that though. And I do have a pretty gold paint, so I'll probably do some, it looks metallic, so I'll probably use some of that for some details on here. But I absolutely love this bell. I think it's so pretty. Okay. We're almost done with this part, guys. So I'm purposely leaving this part blank because I think I'm going to use the metallic gold that I have and put some of that on there. And I'm going to do the same on this one over here. I'm going to leave some of it blank because I'm going to use some of that metallic that I have. Hi, Andrea. How are you? We are painting Belle today. What time is it where you guys are at? I know that it's fairly early for some of you guys. I know that the West Coast people don't usually watch this early. Hi, Joanne. How are you? Okay, so this is what we have so far. The parts that I've left out, we're going to paint metallic gold color. Let me see if I have the bottle right here. It is a folk art. It's just a metallic color. I've used the blue before, and my goodness, it's so pretty. So we're going to set this aside and we'll use it in just a few minutes. Okay, so that's not too bad, Joni. Did I call you Joanne earlier? I feel like I did. Hi, Anna. How are you? I'm sorry if I did. I just kind of like skimmed over it and I realized that your name is Joni. Okay, that's not too bad. Normally I try to go live at 10, but I was a little late today because I had to go get my coffee. So right now I'm doing the holly. How many people have actually used real holly? Like, I've never actually heard or seen anybody actually use the real plant. I know we had like fake holly decorations, but I've never actually seen anybody with the real stuff. It's kind of odd. At least I think so. If you are watching, just say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. If you'd like, you can share the video. That's the biggest compliment ever. We do appreciate every bit of support. So there, we have the first holly portion. We're going to do some berries on it in just a little bit. Oh no, it's not too late. I actually meant to post the link. Hold on. I was going to post it and I forgot to. There you go. That should work for you. If it doesn't, Andrea, let me know and I'll send you the link in Messenger. But no, it's not too late. The Paint With Me, if you haven't heard me talk about it before, I will send you a blank cutout. It is mystery, so you don't know which one you're going to get, but we promise it'll be according to like this upcoming season, so you have plenty of time to make a wreath with it. This upcoming one is going to finish selling on the 15th, and we will paint it the last week of the month. So you'll get the blank, you'll be added to a private group, and we will go live and we will paint it together. It is $14.50, I believe, $14.50, and you get free shipping. So it sounds like so much fun. I can't wait for you guys to join me. I know a few people have already signed up. There's still room, so if you can't do it this month, we'll do it again next month too. Of course, Andrea. Let's see. All right. So we have the second holly portion. We have one more small one right there that we're going to do, and then we're probably going to finish the bell next. Don't know if you just heard it, my southern almost come out. I'm personally not from the South. I'm from Indiana, but my family is from there. And whenever I'm around my family, I pick up the accent really quickly. And even my husband's like, why are you talking like that? It's just something I do. My sister, my older sister, she actually grew up in Kentucky. I grew up in Indiana. And whenever she comes and visits, or I go visit her, we sound exactly alike, and it just bothers my husband because I don't know how you can do that. I just pick it up. You live in Indiana, Angie? What part? So that's what we have so far. We're going to finish this last holly. Trisha, which is the other owner, it's just her and I. We both actually grew up in Elkhart. That's where my husband and I met. We went to school together, and then we moved down here. Trisha actually went to culinary school down here, and then she moved back. But we stayed. We live in it's considered Fort Lauderdale, even though it's like its own little town. We live in JV, Florida, but it's just outside Fort Lauderdale. The zip code still comes up Fort Lauderdale sometimes. Plainsfield. I've heard of it, and honestly, I haven't lived in Indiana for like almost 8 years, and I swear I forget like where things are. I want to say that's more north, but I could be very wrong. I might have it confused with something else. Hi, Fuller's Reese. That's what I'm so far. So far, we're actually going to hop on and we're going to add the gold portions to the bell. Now, one thing about the metallic paint, I just think it's slightly harder to work with because it's just a different consistency. It's not as thick. So you want to try to make sure you do thin layers and let it dry, and you can go back if you need to. Because otherwise you're going to see streaks in your paint. That's just what I've experienced. So again, I'm just using the folk art. It's just pure gold is the color. It is pretty shimmery, so I just think it's cute. Andrea, I feel you. I personally don't really care for the Fort Lauderdale area. Like, it's a nice place. It's not that bad, but it just doesn't feel very homey. And I would love to move, and I've tried to convince my husband a few times, but he loves his job here. It's his dream job, so this is probably where we'll stay at least for, the foreseeable future. So we'll see. I personally think I would like to live in Tennessee. I love Tennessee. Like near Nashville, not in Nashville, but like a reasonable drive to Nashville would be just perfect. Yeah, and I forget the name of the town that my husband and I jokingly said that's where we're going to retire. It's somethingville. It starts with an M, and I can't think of it for the life of me right now. But we're hoping maybe next year, Trisha and I, we want to rent a really big cabin there and have all of the siblings come, and we're just going to have one big get together. It's going to be so much fun. If we do plan it, it's going to be a lot of fun. We were thinking like May. Let the kids just run wild. She has 3 kids and I have 3 kids, so there'll be plenty of adults to just kind of, watch them, but it should be fun. We were actually looking, and they have a lot of really nice ones that aren't that bad if, everybody pitches in. And I think we were looking at Pigeon Forge. Heartbreak Hotel. I haven't heard of it. I don't know. I don't think we want to do a hotel just because, again, we have that's 6 small kids. My kids are wild enough on their own, but when they're with their cousins, it is just something else. So if we can avoid being with outside people and them getting annoyed with our children, we're gonna try for that. Because I always feel so bad when we're out in public and my kids are loud because they're kids. They're not bad kids, but they're loud. So we're gonna try to just do something where they can just have fun and just be kids. So. So I don't know if you guys can see how shimmery that is. It is so pretty. I'm going to do some teardrops right here in just a minute. Oh, that's fun, Carol. I really want to go to Dollywood. It just sounds like so much fun. I have some extended cousins that go all the time with my great aunt. They go all the time. They have annual passes. That is where they spend their weekends, and it just seems like so much fun. Maybe when the kids get a little bit older and they can enjoy it too, and I don't have to carry them around. So the one bell's done. I'm going to do some gold dots on it. This one, the little one. And Andrea, did that link work for you? All right, there we go. Isn't this so cute? I love it. I love it. I think I'm going to do the balls too in the gold. Just do it all. And I'm really liking how it's turning out. Oh, sure. Okay. But I love this color. I've used it before in some fall items, and I just love it with the brown. I think I did an acorn last time with it, and the letters were in gold, and it just turned out so pretty. So if you guys have ideas of like a type of sign that you would, that you would like to see me paint live, let me know and I'll get one cut and I'll go live and I'll paint it. Almost done with this gold. I just keep finding more spots to put it, so we're almost done with it. Okay. There we go. I'm loving it so far. I think I want to do I sketched out how I kind of wanted it to look earlier, and I'm completely going rogue. But I still think it'll turn out cute, so we'll see. Yes, but if you do sign up for the Paint With Me, I'm going to pin it, but if you do sign up with Paint With Me, don't worry, your boards will come out sketched, just so that way when you get them, you'll be able to see exactly where you're supposed to paint. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. I'm just going to use this brush. Okay. So I'm thinking about going live tonight. I do try to go live a couple evenings out of the week, me or Trisha. I'm thinking about doing a wreath with the gnome that I did. If you've watched, you've already seen me talk about him. We did paint him live. And I still can't decide if I want to do him with some deco mesh or if I want to do grapevine with some like foliage picks, like frosted foliage. But I might do that, or I might paint something. I haven't fully decided. But what's your guys' best night to watch lives in the evening? Right. So there's some teardrops. I feel like I need to do something right here, so I'm going to do one more thing right here, and then I'm falling in love with it, Andrea. I didn't think it was going to turn out so pretty. Like, I knew it was going to be cute, but I hadn't planned on using the gold until I got started, and then I decided to use it. I just realized that I didn't paint the edges right here, so I'm going to do that before we move on, and I forget about it. There we go. I'm going to use smaller brush to do something right here. I am trying to get the camera set up. I tried to do it, but I ran out of time with Thor. Sorry, the paint off the paintbrush is peeling off because I leave them in the water sometimes. I'm just knocking off some loose edges. I think so too, Andrea. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, the camera. I have a way to split the camera so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Usually my husband helps me set it up because he does IT, but I'm gonna try to figure it out so that way next time I go live, you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Hold on, I'm trying to see. Sorry, it's not letting me scroll to see. There we go. Hold on 1 second, Joni. I'm trying to find what you said. I'm not seeing a question, Joni. I'm sorry, Joni. I didn't see your question. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so I think I'm going to get the camera set up for the next live, so that way I have 2 cameras. I just couldn't get the screens to work right, so I abandoned that this today. Oh, I'm sorry, Joni. You were saying any night's good. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Trisha was letting me know what you meant. But I think I'm gonna do another swirl too. But yeah. So I do try to go like 9:30. Eastern Standard Time, just because that's when the kids are usually in bed. So we do try to work around that so you guys don't have to listen to them because they're loud. Most kids are. All right. Trisha, how's Mason? Thank you, Nanette. So I'm almost done. I'm just doing the last detail with the gold. I say that and then I'm going to find something else, I'm sure. Okay, there we go. Look how cute it is. And you can see that it's really shimmery too. There we go. So I did lie. I found something else to put there. Yeah, keep your sickness over that way, Trisha. I woke up this morning and I had a really sore throat. And I was like, oh goodness, I'm not going to be able to talk when I do live. But luckily it cleared up. So I just think it was like the air conditioning bothering me or something. I don't know. We do, Nanette. We have them on Etsy. She just linked it. We have a group. We also do customs, Nanette. So if you are a painter and you just want the blanks, let us know. We do custom work. We'll send you the blanks. So we get them all cut with our designs on them. Like here is an elf and a present. Here's a gnome. And we do all kinds of them. We recently just cut this one out that I'm going to paint later. The lady, she sent us a picture of a tractor and asked if we could paint that tractor. So here it is. This is from her picture. I forget what kind of tractor it is. I'm not good with those names, but I'm going to paint that later. But we're going to move on now since the bell portion is pretty much done except for the outline. Hi, Kim. Thanks for joining. And I'm just going to work on the bow some. Trisha, will you remind me to order some new brushes? I'm going to forget. Okay, so we're going to work on the bow now. Let's start down here. So I'm just going to do, just outline the bow some. I know, we're both awful at remembering things. So. forget what it was. It wasn't that long ago. I told my husband, I was like, oh, remind me to do something. And he did. He actually texted me. I said, okay, doing it now. Went to do it and then got busy doing something else and just completely forgot. Like a week later, he's like, oh, did you ever do that? No. I had completely forgot. And he's like, but I reminded you. I was like, oh, I know you did. I forgot again. That's why I have a planner that I use for everything. So I'm just going to finish this side and then I'll show you what it actually looks like. Just a second. So that's the one side of the bow. It amazes me how many people we get watching this early in the morning. I appreciate all of you guys. I know it's a weird time to go live. But if you didn't hear me earlier, my morning lives are no longer going to be on Fridays starting this weekend. So I'm going to be doing a live on Monday to kick us off. So they're going to be on Monday mornings now. Hooray, Mondays. But my schedule has changed, so I'm adjusting everything. Thanks, Nanette. Hi, Gary. Thanks for joining. That's what we have so far. We're going to keep going through and adding more details to it. After we finish the bow, we're going to move back onto the holly and finish that. But Trisha is actually going to be coming here in a few weeks. So you guys will get to see us go live together. Thanks, Gary. Thanks, Nanette. How much is this sign? This is $12, Nanette. All of our 12-inch signs are $12. If they're large, you can get them any size, but if you want a different size than our standard 12-inch, the price will change just a little bit. But $12. It's not listed yet because this is the first one we're doing. Yeah. But if you do want it, you can still purchase it. Just let us know and we'll list it. Or we can send you an invoice. Right. There we go. So there's the bow. I'm loving how this one's turning out. I just realized, Trisha, I forgot to take a picture of the crawfish that I painted for Damon. I forgot to take a picture of it. That's okay, I'll just do another one. I think I'm gonna do the berries now. So that way I'm not painting over. Okay, Nanette, you can just send us a private message. Just click our name and you can send us a private message with your email and we'll send you an invoice. Make sure to let us know how many if you want more than one. Yep. Oh, if you don't, you want one painted, but if you ever want one that's not painted, they're $6. But you have to paint it yourself. Okay. Took me a minute to figure out which way was right side up. So I'm just doing the berries. So what do you guys want to see us paint next time? Next morning session. We're trying to focus on Christmas for just a little bit longer, and then I think we're going to move on and do some other things. What it looks like so far. So when I'm not live, I probably would have already had this one done and probably another sign. It's just harder when you're doing it live to do it quickly. Santas and snowmen. Elf in a box. Did you see this one, Nanette? I don't know if I showed this one while you were in here. You want to see me paint this one next, Nanette? It is a Christmas present and the elf's upside down. But yeah, we have a couple different Santas and snowmen. Maybe I'll come on and do some of those too. It's a good idea. I'm only going to do 2 berries down here. Okay, Nanette, we'll do that one next time. Probably Monday. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do tonight. That's what we have now. So I'm just going through. This doesn't necessarily look like traditional holly, but I'm going to try to make it look as close as possible. So how many of you guys are wreath makers? It's always interesting to see which ones are our wreath maker people. Nice. What wreaths are you guys still working on? I know that most people are probably still working on Christmas or like moving out of, moving away from fall stuff, from my understanding. Hi, Rebecca. We've got quite a few wreath makers on here. So I think I'm liking the way that this one is looking. So I'm going to go back and fix the top one. Christmas. I thought so. I know that most people have moved on to Christmas. Fall and Christmas. Do you guys like to do the deco mesh or do you do like grapevine wreaths? Both. Thank you, Rebecca. I'm just kind of winging it on this section because it's not like a traditional holly shape. So I'm just kind of filling it in there. You do floral, Gary? The floral ones always are like so intimidating to me. I can kind of do, I like to do the deco mesh ones. I was thinking about doing a grapevine with some picks. But the floral ones, they're intimidating. At least I think. I don't know. Maybe because I just haven't done them very much. Same than that, same. I think my biggest problem with the floral and the grapevine is like knowing where to put the stuff. Because like with Deco Mesh, like you can kind of play around with it. I feel like a little bit more. I don't know. That's just me. I'm gonna give it. I think I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try. I do that almost every live. Just flip it over and drop it. What we have so far. See it very well. Berries. I'm gonna clean up the berries just a little bit more. Here in a few minutes. Frozen? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm sorry. I may have asked something and completely forgot what I've asked. Oh, is my screen frozen? The video? Looks like it's working from my end, so I guess we'll keep going. If you guys can't see me, let me know. Okay, good. You guys can see me. I'm sorry. I was confused for a second. I was like, oh no. And I'm glad we're still here. Okay. Feel a little better about the berries. I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm holding it off kind of angled, so the glare, you can see it, because when I hold it like this directly, it glares. Bye, Gary. Sorry you couldn't watch. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Susie. Oh, I missed some comments. Hold on. Thanks, Nanette. Hi, Gwen. Is it snowing there yet, Gwen? I know you were talking about it possibly snowing soon. Oh goodness, Gwen. Well, I hope you stay really warm. I do not miss the snow. I do not miss living where it snows. I dislike the heat, but my goodness, I don't think I could do the snow anymore. Not after living here for 8 years. Buy one of these. If you want, Trisha, if you're still on here, can you create a listing? I'll put the photo in later. Just put something in there for them. If she's on here, she'll make a listing really quick and post the link for you guys. But otherwise, you can message us if she's not on here with your email address, and we can send you an invoice just until we get on Etsy. Okay, she's gonna do it for you guys. If you don't know who we are, I'm Chelsea. The person commenting is Trisha. We co-own Pretty and Paint Crafts together. She is actually my sister-in-law and my best friend. So it works out. Oh goodness, Gwen, that's going to be a hard transition, but hopefully you have fun in Texas. What part of Texas are you going to? Which reminds me, Gwen, did you ever finish the dinosaur wreath? I've been waiting to see it. All right, guys. Oh, thanks, Gwen. You're so sweet. Okay, guys. Here we are. What do you guys think? If you are interested in painting with us, I'll go ahead and post that link for you since I have it copied. There's that link. What we do is we'll send you a blank. It is mystery, so it varies, but we'll send you a blank, and you'll have the thing traced out on it. And we will add you to a private group, and we will go live together. We'll send you a list with like the materials that you'll need, and we'll go live, we'll chat, and we'll paint together. Yeah. I love this one. I am so happy with how he turned out. If you want one, just stick around for a few minutes longer. Trisha is doing a link for you guys. We haven't started. I feel you, Gwen. I have so many like personal projects that I've just kind of like sat to the side. I'm like, I don't got time for this. I have to wait. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Susie, Nanette. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I'm not sure what I will be doing tonight. If you guys want to join me, if you want to be notified when we go live, click our name. It's either at the top or off to the side somewhere. You can click our name. The pinned post, you just comment. You comment with the word live, and it will notify you. It'll send you a message that you respond to, and then it'll notify you when we go live. we'll send you a message. So if you have time, you can join us. So just a little bit more down here. So here is all finished. I think I want to try to do a grapevine tonight. I'll have to go to the store and get stuff though. Where is my gnome? Guys. Yeah. It's not in this comment, guys. It's you actually have to click our name. After this, if you want to find us, click our name, and then it's the pinned post. It's the first post you'll see. It'll say if you want to be notified, you comment with the word like, or I'm sorry, with the word live. It's not this one though. Sorry, but I think I'm gonna do a grapevine wreath with this guy tonight. I'm so excited. What do you think? Should it be deco mesh or grapevine? I've been holding on to this guy because I love him. His hat is glittery, his snowflakes glittery, so we're gonna make him a wreath. Of course, Kim. There you go, guys. So there is the wreath attachment for this bell, the link. So if you do want to purchase one, you can click there, and we'll get those out to you. Let's see, 1 second. Yep, so there's the link. 1 second. The comments are hiding from me. Thank you, Susie. But I love how this one turned out. I'm gonna have to make one for myself, just to make a wreath. I just love it. I love the gold on it. I think the gold is my favorite part. Hi, Tony. You just joining us. We painted this today. Double bells. But yeah, what do you guys think? Grapevine or deco mesh? I think on another live, I'm gonna finish this guy too. He's gonna be green. I can't get over how cute the gnomes are. Deco mesh. So we have one deco mesh. Oh, that sounds like fun, Tony. Where did you go? Mesh, mesh. I'm probably going to go live tonight. I'm going to say it won't be before 9:30. So anywhere between like 9:30 and 10 is probably like 10:15 is where I'm going to go live. It really just depends on how soon my kids will go to sleep. If you have kids, you know how hard that is. Oh, you just went to Pigeon Forge. We were actually just talking about that earlier in the live. I was telling everybody that Trish and I, we want to maybe in May go to like the Pigeon Forge area and rent a cabin for like everybody to come and just kind of have like a big get together, bonfire, let the kids just go wild. So it looks like everybody's saying mesh. Which is perfect. So I think I might use, I don't know. I'm gonna go shopping. We're gonna find some cute stuff to do with the snow. I have some ribbon, so. Christmas Place. I think I saw somebody talking about Christmas Place. It may have been you, Tony. I may have seen your post. I have a bad habit of like reading a post and not actually seeing who posted it. So later on, I'm like, who did that? And I can't remember, but I think it may have been you. Maybe. I saw that and I meant to send it to Trisha up. I saw somebody post the picture of the outside. It looks like my kind of place. So if we do go, trust me, Trish and I are sneaking away and going to Christmas Place. What all's in there? Is it just decorations or? So if you are just joining, it looks like a few new people hopped on. We did just finish this wreath sign. He is gorgeous. He shimmers. He is available. The pictures aren't on the listing yet, but if you click the pinned post, you can purchase one. They're $12. And they are, all of our signs are usually at least 12 inches. This one from the widest section is 13. He's 13 inches. But he's 13 by, let's see, good spot. Yeah, 13 by just over 10 inches. So he's pretty good size for $12. Sure thing, Nanette. Thanks for joining. We hope to see you soon. Oh, I bet, Tony. I bet. Trust me, there's nothing more than that Trish and I love to do than to just ditch our husbands and the kids and just say, we'll see you later, and we just go browse. Like half the time we don't even buy stuff when we go somewhere. We just browse. IKEA, which is like right here whenever she comes. We'll spend like 3 hours in IKEA just looking at everything. It's just, I love IKEA. We do. We both love it. So I'm sure Christmas Place is just going to be so much fun too. Hi, Sandy. How are you? So we did just finish painting up the sign. I'm going to be live again tonight. I'm going to do my first wreath live. It's not my first wreath, but it's going to be my first live doing a wreath. So make sure you come join the crazy. I'm sure there's going to be lots of fun. But this is what we did today. I love him. He's so cute. But I think we're going to wrap this live up since we're all done. I do have a few more orders that I have to try to pack up and ship today. So I'm going to get off of here and finish it. It did stop raining, so I can clear coat. I have about 6 orders that I have to clear coat. They've been waiting for it to stop raining because I can't spray them inside. But I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. If you are watching the replay, thanks for that. But again, we'll be live tonight. If you want to be notified, click our name. It should be at the top or somewhere on the side. And it's the pen post. But thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate it. See you guys later.